Hello, Average John here with another video of what I have read this week. I read 10 comics. That was awesome. And it was a pretty good week. My grandma was supposed to be getting out on Monday, so in 2 days from this video, she's supposed to get out. And that's very good news. That's very good news. But I have managed to read 10 comics this week, so let's get into them. And of course, now this is my handy dandy script on my phone, so let's get into it. Right now we have the Ghoul Agency, number 2. It's done this year by Action Lab Comics. Then we have Archer and Armstrong, number 19. This was done in 1994 by Valiant. Then we have Captain America, number 0. This one was made in 2022 by Marvel. Then we have Catwoman, Lonely City, number 3. This is done this year by DC's Black Label. Next we have John Carter of Mars, number 1. This is done this year by Dynamite. And next we have Superman, number 20. This is done in 2020 by DC Comics. Next you have Fate, number 22. This was done in 1996 by DC Comics. Now next we have Firestorm the Nuclear Man, number 23. This is done in 2006 by DC Comics. And next up we have Daredevil the Man Without Fear, number 276. This is done in 1990 by Marvel. And last but not least, we have Adventure Comics number 522, 2011, done by DC. And it really was a DC pick this time, but DC's really good. Okay, get back to the beginning. All right. So first up, we have the Ghoul Agency number 2. The Ghoul Agency number 2, 2022, written by Action Lab Comics. So it's written by Gene Selassie. And before I go any further, I just want to apologize to this name I probably slaughtered and future names that I probably will slaughter. But Gene Selassie, is illustrated or arted by Orlando Boas. But this whole comic is like the meme, the house on fire, there's a dog in the middle, at a table just sipping coffee, and saying, hey, this is fine. It's exactly like that. That's this book. Everything is fine, but everything is not okay. You got a new HR director who's practicing their confidence, and the marketing department is all competing with themselves to get the next top spot. What if competing against each other is a mistake? Next, we have Archer and Armstrong, number 19, done in 1994 by Valiant. So basically, this dude wants to steal Armstrong's body because Armstrong is immortal. And he fails, and he dies. The end. Alright. So next, you have Catwoman Lonely City. Done. And Catwoman Lonely City number 3, 2022. Done this year. By DC's Black Label. It's all created by Cliff Chang. This is really good. This, honestly, is one of my comic of the week. So, but to catch everyone up, Catwoman or Selina Kyle just got a 10 year sentence in Blackgate prison. She was framed for Batman's death. And now that she's free, she wants to break into the Batcave and find the final word, final clue to Batman's whole mystery. Maybe the reason behind all this mysterious bat tech that's going around. It's called Project Orpheus. But it's going to be hard with all the fancy new bat cops all around. She wants to clear her name. She wants to all that stuff. It's going to be hard with bat tech and Harvey Dent being Gotham's new mayor. And it's going to be hard considering that all the old villains either changed, they're gone, or they're old. And I'm sorry if that annoys you hear it. He shouldn't be doing this early, but whatever. Anyway, hopefully the old ones can help Selina pull off this job. One last job. We open with Killer Croc lifting weights and yelling, "I'm the motherfucking King of Gotham." Selina helps a lot more criminals escape Blackgate, but a wall falls down blocking their way. The Croc sacrifices himself by lifting the wall for everyone to escape. Then he unfortunately dies. Selina sees this, doesn't want to risk another life, so she abandons the Riddler, who's on meds and all that. He's reformed. They form a new crew. Selina forms a team with Jason Blood and Poison Ivy. They find the Batcave, but everything is just too dark, so Jason turns into a demon and loses control. All this while Harvey Dent is losing his mind and becoming Two-Face again. Next we have Captain America number 0. This is done this year by Marvel. It's written by Toji Anabuchi, Jackson Lansing, Colin Kelly, and it was arted by Mattia de Luis, or Luis. So, Arnold Zola thinks he can launch a new Zolazoic rocket now. A rocket that will turn everyone except for Zola into dinosaurs. Wake dinosaurs so Zola can rule the earth. He's gonna launch it in New York City. But how's he gonna do that against Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson, who are both now Captain America? Spoiler, he doesn't. It's a ride. It's a cool ride. It reminds me of old comic books. Or old simple ones anyway. I love it. Next, we have John Carter of Mars, #1. It's made this year by Dynamite. Written by Chuck Brown and arted by George Gambadius. So, John Carter, the man from Virginia originally, he died in the gold rush of 1888, right? Well, apparently he isn't dead, and he's trying to get the Martians to not attack Earth. He's somewhat successful, makes a new friend, but he's got to battle the other Martians to prevent them from attacking Earth. Next up, we have Superman #20, written in 2020 by DC Comics. It's written by Brian Michael Bendis and arted by Ivan Reyes, Joe Prado, and Eau Claire Albert. So, a few issues ago, Superman revealed himself to be Clark Kent, and now the whole world is dealing with it. The Daily Planet is trying. Lana Lane is against him, but Lois is somewhere. Not Metropolis. Maybe Smallville? Who knows, but a reporter named Bethany intends to find her. Meanwhile, Superman is trying to get the world in a peace treaty. Everything is going smooth until Mongol the Conqueror starts beating up Superman and the other members retreat. The whole meeting is being streamed to Earth. No one likes that Superman just decided that he was going to speak for all of Earth without consulting them first. Bethany finds Lois and asks, "Who died and made your husband king of the Earth?" Next, we have Fate, #22, made in 1996 by DC. So Nabu, who was a Lord of Order, is now Lord of Chaos from previous things he did. Now, who's going to be the new Lord of Chaos to restore the balance? I got that all mixed up. He was the Lord of Order. Now he's the Lord of Chaos. He's going to be the new Lord of Order to reset the balance. Next up, we have Firestorm the Nuclear Man #23, written in 2006 by DC, written by Stuart Moore and arted by Jamal Isle. So the Bunker Buster is one of the most deadliest missiles ever crafted by LexCorp. LexCorp is testing a missile in the desert in Nevada, right near Las Vegas. It's supposed to be in test mode, but someone hacked it and now it's on full power. But nobody knows this, and they go ahead with the test. It's powerful. Thankfully, Firestorm stops it. But what about the cluster bombs that shoot from it? I mean, they all had their own miniature nuclear warheads. Firestorm has them, and Firestorm is able to absorb the radiation. Now, they can't split up. Yes, Firestorm is actually two people combined into one. Usually, one of them is Martin Stein, the professor in Star Labs, but he's gone missing. So it's Jason Rush and Lorraine right now. And they're looking for Stein. Where is Stein? Alright, next up, we have Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, #276, made in 1990 by Marvel. Written by Ann Nocenti and arted by John Ronto Jr. So Ultron is after this girl called #9. To him, she's perfect. But how can she achieve perfection when it doesn't exist? Ultron can't figure out the answer and gets crazier pondering it. Goes crazier. Daredevil defeats him. Alright. And last but not least, we have Adventure Comics #522, made in 2011 by DC. It's written by Paul Levitz and arted by Geraldo Bridges. The Legionnaire When Legionnaires are on Titan, Saturn's biggest moon, and they experience a bad solar flare. But how can that be? They are so far from the sun. This normally wouldn't affect them, but, well, there's this man called Sunkiller, who can use the sun's energy and shoot it where he wants. He wants a prisoner that they have called the Queen of Saturn. So the Sun King goes up against the Legionnaires, who have their own Green Lantern, Man-Owl, who is basically Superman, and starts to battle him. It's a hard battle, however, because Sunkiller shoots out beams that are red, because red is so much cooler than green. Still though, he's defeated and all is good. Those were 10 comics I read this week. Pretty good. What was your favorite? I'll still say Catwoman Lily City was my favorite. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments, or you can reach me on any of my socials. I'm on Instagram at TRIPL3XXXMayhem. I'm on Twitter at RealAverageJohn. I'm on Facebook at OfficialAverageJohn. I'm on likewise at AverageJohn. And I'm on GoodReads at Johnny Nigh. And I'll have everything down in the description below. And again, sorry if you all heard that noisy, I don't know. I always expected, he always works in the morning even when he's not supposed to, whatever. Alright. But I will see you all next week.